Hello guys, and welcome of course to Hogwarts Legacy. Now, you guys are seeing this up in the top right. I have played 9 hours so far on my original character that I was streaming earlier today. Turns out Twitch didn't like that, so it kept disconnecting me, so I've got to keep an eye on that and make sure it doesn't disconnect again. Hopefully it doesn't, because I'm now properly set in the UK on my location. So we are going to create a new character and of course play this game for real. Now, one thing I am going to do while playing this game is, though, turn down music a tiny bit. And sound effects are going to be turned down a tiny bit. Display subtitles, of course. Basically, we are going to go with normal settings that we've got up. And boom, we are going fidelity mode because better. Motion blur, I am going to turn that. I'm going to keep that on because it's actually kind of nice when I'm on a broom to have motion blur on. And thank you guys. I'm just going to give a shout out to, of course, Pitter 2249 and Main Snacks 10. Following me on Twitch. Thank you guys. Make sure to come check out the YouTube channel. And yes, now let's begin. We are pleased. We got our acceptance letter to Hogwarts. We are pleased to inform you that you've been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Now there's a proper reason for this. Term begins on September 1st, or 1st of September, and if you are in the UK. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances... Wait a second. The Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Matilda Weasley, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Now, we're going to play this game pretty well like we did before. I was going to go with... we chose this as our base. But we went with something like... We went something like that. Now, hair color, we went with a black hair color. Yeah, we'll go with that hair color, or that for now. And we did go with no freckles. I do want to go with a darker complexion. Yeah, about there. And do this. Saying we got attacked. Do that, but I think that's okay. Hello. So yeah, guys, I'm excited to play this again. I've been playing, of course, for 9 hours, but playing this again is going to be interesting. Eye color. Let's go with one shade darker. There we go. That's going to be eye color. And of course, guys... We're of course playing on normal. We're going to be playing as voice 1.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Because if I do this...
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
It does get a bit weird.
Oh, I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
But yeah, we are going to be playing, of course, as me. Boom. I like how I've written it so much it knows my last name now. But yeah, we're going to play as Duncan Robertson, aka me. My name. This is my full name. Well, not my full name. And it's also the reason why I won't say my full name is because, of course, I used to have a name, of course, Facebook account that I now deleted thanks to a couple instances. But yeah, guys, yeah, let's start our journey again and hope that this sticks. And boom. Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand.
Yeah, second-hand
You're
one.
a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank
And we
you,
will be
Professor
getting our
Fig.
own soon.
I appreciate you
Eventually.
working with me
It's a
all
little
the
bit
time.
weird.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I'm enjoying this. Let's just say we're starting a lot earlier than I did on my first playthrough. We were about 10 minutes in when we eventually got into this part. And of course we see Elizabethan Tower, Victor Rookwood right there. And the reason why I call that Elizabethan Tower instead of Big Ben, because, well, Big Ben isn't the tower itself. Big Ben is the bell inside the tower. It's actually originally named the Clock Tower. And of course, guys, just tell me if you guys are, like, you know, of course, with the sound and music. Tell me if it's a bit too loud for you guys. I can always end up turning it down. Of course, while we're doing this, I am gonna...
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
There we go.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How
Which
extraordinary.
is weird that we're starting
It is
school as a
indeed.
5th year.
None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery.
Yes.
I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Hoping that we are turned down a bit on the TV. Just making sure it's not too loud.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe
Hebridean Black
he
Dragon.
is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities.
And if you guys are wondering why I'm taking long breaks between talking,
Before I
it's
could
because I'm trying to let you
respond,
guys listen to this.
Received this.
Or listen to the, you know,
It was
dialogue.
the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
And
It
of course,
looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
And then, boom.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
And watch this. This is from our point of view, this point. And that is Thestrals, which can only be seen by someone who has seen death.
The key! Give me your hand!
What's a red squirrel? Keep it
Are you
alive.
all right?
If it was a grey squirrel, then you kill it.
Perhaps a bit.
Because grey squirrels are
Take this. It's
invasive.
Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
And it's going to be very useful to us throughout this game. Very, very useful.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
And that's the explanation of what portkey is. And portkeys are very, very useful in the wizarding world.
Like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
I do like the intro to this game. It is very, very cinematic. And of course, very, very interesting to the lore of the wizarding world. And of course, we're at a
How far
cliff.
did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If
And whatever
you're
it-
sure you're all right,
and whatever our
wouldn't
destiny
mind
is.
indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Just give me a second, guys.
Mind your
We're on
step.
the path to Hogwarts.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question.
Oh.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient
Yes.
magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
And we can somehow wield.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But
And also
magic
the
is
evil
no
it can
different
cause.
than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Because, as they say, absolute power
Is
corrupts.
that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
And there we go.
Excellent.
Use your R camera or right thumbstick. Step to an active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move avatar with the same thumbstick by disabling camera related targeting in settings. So yeah. Depending on where I'm going to be playing, I might play similar to the way my other character's playing, with same spell setup. Let's just say it's going to be interesting to play it again.
Ah, up there.
I never actually went over here, so I got an extra 50 galleons. Yes, and they are called galleons.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Galleon sickles and knuts. Or nuts. I think that's the way they call it.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
And of course, we are seeing the third-person version of this scene, where we saw this one in the trailer. I hope guys are going to enjoy this series. This first episode, of course, first part, will be a couple hours long and won't be as edited as much as the next couple parts. As well, I'll be enjoying it at my own pace with this series.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer.
Yes.
Interesting.
Perhaps they were, and we'll find out eventually what and who they are.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
It's definitely weird to see this, or weird to play this game. Of course, finally, for you guys, you know, you guys are seeing this first. But for me, of course, many of you might have seen the
that enchanted crystallized
previews
stone.
again,
But what could
or
it be
previews
blocking?
before this. And I definitely say,
What's this?
definitely check out.
Professor Fig!
Definitely check out some of the reviews, but don't take the reviews as final. I'd say most of all, keep the reviews in mind, but make your own decision
How
on this
odd.
game.
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
And watch this. And
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Godric's heart,
Where are we?
which is a reference,
don't
of course,
believe it.
to Godric Gryffindor. Godric's heart, meaning, and Godric's Gryffindor. Check if there's any things. Nope, but
Hello?
this guy's been waiting for us.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
A portkey in a literal sense of being key.
This way, then.
Stay close.
And this is going to be the interesting part because I love
After you.
the way Gringotts is like set in a way, and it's very interesting architecture, of course,
Inside the cart, if you
and of
don't
course
wish to lose.
enchantments is definitely a thing that you should look out for in this game or in this area. Of course, Thieves' Downfall, which we'll see in a bit.
How many
First, I'm
vaults
gonna
are there?
have a little drink.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one
Yes.
with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for
Something
such a
like
service.
Gellert Grindelwald,
You'll want to take a breath.
Godric,
A what?
Godric Gryffindor, Salazar Slytherin.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank.
4 centuries ago,
With
400
quite a
years.
distance to go.
Since this is set in the 1800s, this will be about basically the year 1400 that Gringotts was founded.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Of course. That guy was a little suspicious.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Well, it would be rare because, well, it's the oldest section in the bank. You know, only the most powerful families would go down here. I'm guessing the Black family vault's
Here we
down
are.
here somewhere. Not that we will be going there anymore in this game.
When
course,
was the last
we-
time this vault was accessed?
Are
A
part of the
goblin
Robertson
that's been
family.
stationed at my desk for hundreds of
Well,
years. In that
in
time,
my
no
headcanon,
one
of course.
Has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, we gotta go in.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what
Sorry
we're
guys if you heard
missing,
any
shall we?
noises just then.
Ready your
That was
wand
me
and
eating
focus.
food. Of course. You know what this reminds me of? The old PS1, PS2 games, where you used to have to trace the spell. Okay, Casper. Revelio. There's something there.
I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try
Okay.
again.
Definitely something here. Revelio.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
Yes.
Lead the way.
If we touch the thingy, boom.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I
Revelio.
suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what
interesting,
end, I
though.
can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly.
Because there's
Not
no
out of Gringotts.
disapparating or apparate. There's no apparating in or out of Gringotts. It's protected by some magical wards and charms. So that is impossible to do so.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are
Yes.
you all right?
Yes,
Which
sir,
is
I'm
ancient
fine.
magic.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Now we learn Lumos. And boom! Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
And then per totem locomoto. Locomoto.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo!
He's just showing off a bunch of this.
Deposo! Levioso! Expulso!
Oh shit.
Confringo!
Stupefy!
Dissecto! Confringo! Deposo!
Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention.
Protect Levioso!
Stupefy!
Expulso!
Protego! Stupefy!
Deposo! Expulso!
Lumos. Revelio.
Stay close!
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
And of course,
Professor!
Figs just
Professor
disappeared.
Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to
Yes,
go?
it's not good.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio.
course. There we go, there's some...
That's where they're leading me. That glow again.
We're just picking up some money, and of course... money is going to be a valuable part of this game.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Of course, this is the way we're supposed to be going.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Boom! Defeated these statues. Now we've got to go learn Protego. We've got to do the Protego and then a Stupefy counter-attack. Okay, come on.
Protego. Stupefy.
Okay, come on.
Stupefy.
Oh, shit. We did not.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Protego.
We are doing it a little bit too early, it seems.
Stupefy. 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 Stupefy.
And it seems, yeah, I'm a little bit weirded. A little bit. I don't know if I'm good at this.
Revelio. Lumos.
The wisps seem to be leading me this way.
Revelio.
Just see if there's any more.
Lumos.
Nope, there seems to be no more of those chests. But there is another one of these ancient magic areas. And boom. There's a room beyond this.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
And of course we're gonna do the odd loot the chests before we do anything else. Or the old loot the chests before we do anything else, because of course we're gonna get, there's gonna be a cutscene.
Lumos.
And boom. I already know what this is. This is of course a pensive. Or pensive. If you've watched Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, you will know that because well, it's the thing to be making or to see memories from from someone.
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
As our Fig said.
I wonder. Follow my lead.
I do like the way we look on our character. It's a little bit different from my other character. And of course we can change our appearance a little bit. Well, slightly. When we are, of course, in-game. And we get to Hogsmeade.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow.
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Which
Your
we can.
ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on
And
this
there's, of
path
course,
with
Rookwood.
powerful secrets with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes
And
the
Rackham.
trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient,
Ancient.
magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never.
Prove it.
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
Knowledge that
And
I could
you,
uncover.
it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know.
Ranrock.
But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Knowing him, he wouldn't.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
And
I have no
Ranrock just killed one of his
patience for
own.
traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Uh-oh. You done fucked up now, Ranrock. You done fucked up now. Ancient Magic Golem, attack! This is why I love the Wizarding World.
I know a way out.
And boom. We are out of it. We're 30 minutes in.
Are you all right?
Or 39 minutes in.
Fine, sir.
And we are at this point.
I've
We're not
never
even in
seen
the
so
full game
powerful
yet.
a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Because the Goblin Medal.
Where
Goblin
are
Medal can protect against wizard magic.
It can't be.
The forest.
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Of course. And guys, you're about to hear some nostalgic music if you're a fan of Harry Potter. I'm gonna let you guys listen to this. course, it's a little bit different though. Just note, guys, this series will be, of course, multiple, like, hour-long episodes due to the nature of this game, and of course the nature of an RPG in general being this, well, big. Let's just say I've only done about 12, maybe 20, maybe 10, 20% of it, and I played for 9 hours.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
And of course, Simon Pegg here as Phineas Nigellus Black of the family of Black.
Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
The least favorite headmaster of the entirety of Hogwarts.
The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
It's not rumors, Simon
if you're
Pegg.
lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Go.
I'll be in touch.
Of course, we will be, of course, joining a specific, courageous, noble, morally
Professor Weasley!
ambiguous
One more
house,
to be
and also, of
sorted.
course, there's a little bit of a texture error at the back of the Grey Hall.
Just in time.
It is, of
Have a
course,
seat.
since this game is, there is a couple bugs, and of course, thanks to it being new, of course, texture bugs like this happen at the back of the hall in this area. Texture bugs are a bit of a thing, but hey, nothing can be done about it.
Yes, a bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed.
Yes.
Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well.
Yes.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness
For power.
Perhaps
Yes.
you belong in Slytherin.
I could say not Slytherin, but of course, Slytherin House known for cunning, ambition, and hunger for power. It will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Of course, the my very first, of course, offline playthrough that I'm doing is Slytherin. Of course, this one's gonna be Slytherin as well. And then I may do, of course, another playthrough as a Ravenclaw or Gryffindor. Not playing as a Hufflepuff. Don't care. Not playing as a Hufflepuff.
You belong in
Slytherin! Yeah, like you see how their faces were okay, but now they're not. And that's how students get their robes change during the sorting ceremony.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Sadly.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
And of course, boom. We are playing in fidelity mode.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Matilda Weasley.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
And of course, for anyone who doesn't know, she is the great-great-great-grandmother of Ronald
It's quite
Weasley.
uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Let's go.
Very well. Aspiration.
Boom. And we are granted access to our common room. One of the better common rooms, to be honest.
Well done.
In my opinion.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Of course, we are playing this
Weasley.
at like
You're welcome.
1:11 in the
I
morning.
hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Like, she's a lot better than, of course, Phineas. And of course, this game is so beautiful. I am taking a screenshot right there. Sorry, I've got to take a screenshot just because how beautiful it is. And of course, we are here.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Welcome to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
And nothing in sight. So before we go, let's eat an apple. Yeah, somehow we just eat that entire apple, the cork included. We are a wizard, we are not a witch, so we will not be going up those stairs because, well, we're not allowed.
Some introductions are in order.
Yourself to Sebastian, Omnis, and Ismelda, or Imelda.
That is not helpful. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive.
Yep, very
Dreadful
impressive.
way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What are you
What are
reading?
you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll
Understandable.
find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Yes, especially those darker
Are
spells.
you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time.
I will
It was
say
good
this
meeting
game
you.
looks
Good luck tomorrow.
really, really good, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to be uploading this, of course, in 1080p. And of course, yeah.
Revelio.
It is a beautiful game, and of course is Imelda Reyes.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
He's just like,
Watch this.
Don't
And-
say I didn't warn you. Check.
sadly, it's not like
Told you.
the movie where the pieces actually shatter.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom
She
are
is
legendary.
And that's the reason why, is because she is the Slytherin Quidditch captain.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Because not everyone can understand well, not everyone can see him.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Aye, and something we will do probably
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice
at
meeting
some
you.
point. And of course, now we go to meet Ominous Gaunt, which is actually one we hear, a family we hear about. The Gaunt family. I think they are... Ominous Gaunt is releases to Tom Riddle, I think. The Gaunt family. But yeah.
I think I heard one.
And there's a reason why
Doubt
he's
mermaids
like
find
this.
us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I do like to make an entrance.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Do you suspect you would be in... Did you suspect you would be in Slytherin?
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts.
And surprisingly enough,
Something
Harry's
I'm
also a
especially
direct
proud of,
descendant,
mind
or
you.
somewhat a
obsessed
direct
with
descendant
blood
from
status. A
Salazar
pure-blood mage.
Slytherin.
Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Let's just say, if
Did
you go
that
far
student
enough
say
back,
he thought he
Voldemort
had a
and
mermaid?
Harry are related.
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window.
No,
It
it's
is
very
fun
unlikely
to
they
play along,
will.
though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
And also, the reason why he's
New
looking to the
5th year
side...
Slytherin in here. Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
So yeah, there is also a reason why he is looking off to the side instead of course, looking straight at you, is because Ominous Gaunt is blind. Which is not something you really see. And his wand actually helps him around the castle, which is a nice little thing of seeing how wands choose the wizards, and you know, they help the wizards in certain ways. Mainly being that certain wizards are, of course, helped by the wands.
Good morning.
Ugh.
I trust you're ready for
Sorry,
your first
guys.
day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at
Yes,
Hogwarts.
and that is very
Now, in
true.
light of your
Unless you're playing this
unique
game,
situation,
where you
during
get
the
like
rest of
4
fifth
first
year,
days.
You'll need to catch
Unless
up
you
with your
keep
classmates
deleting
and
and
not
creating
fall
characters.
behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Yes.
They will determine what type of career you can
And
have when you
I
leave here.
I want my
After
character to become
much
an
discussion
aura.
with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry.
But to be honest, we're in our
we've
5th year, so we've got
devised
6th and 7th
something
year.
to ensure your success.
And of course, this is the field guide. You guys are wondering what's going on? Those are all the pages that are going out, so we can go find them.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning, so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
I'm definitely looking forward to playing this on stream. And of course, YouTube. Hope you guys enjoy it, of course. And seeing my Slytherin robes is really fun.
What do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Yep.
This way.
Of course, this is there's a secret to do with this chest here. I'll tell you guys about that in a bit.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Yes.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
And there's a field guide
and
page.
See what details the field guide has.
So this one is of a Kelpie statue. The guide page, of course. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. So yes, this is the Wizarding World's version of the Loch Ness Monster, is of course a Kelpie. And boom. Yeah, we are...
Isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Sorry guys, I've been awake since about 10 o'clock in the morning. And it is now, like, of course, 1:21. I'm going to play this game until we get our wand. So expect me to be yawning quite a bit.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find
the flue flame
Central
network.
Hall.
And Central Hall is, we go here. Boom. And we go there. Let's just say, guys, I will be streaming this today, of course, for now.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
And then I'll be streaming this on... I'll be streaming this as many times as I can.
You can get
or as...
almost anywhere in the castle.
Basically, I'll probably might even be doing an upload per day. If I can get...
Here.
Or if I can do it.
Heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected... And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
And also very unique.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become.
They do mention auras quite a lot.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
This is a time before of course, the curse of the defense against the dark arts is basically made. Because of course, every year there was a new defense against the dark arts teacher during Harry's time at Hogwarts.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
It's always a defense against the dark arts teacher.
All wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find
only
school supplies
all
you require in
wizard
Hogsmeade.
village.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Yes.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside
Which will
class.
help us
You'll be up
learn
to
new
speed in no
spells.
time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did.
Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the
It's
basics
a different
of
thing
spellcasting.
to what I said originally.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Yes. A very rare
Well, I'm
aptitude
just
for
glad
magic.
you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path,
Yeah, they
Professor.
chose. The dragon
Although
chose his ours.
unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
Sorry if you guys hear me
Might I
sniffling.
rely
I've got a
on
cold
Professor
thanks
Fig
to the
to
dog
explain the details
making
of
me
the
go
field
outside
guide's
during
map?
the cold weather that we've had recently in the UK.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Yes, it will be.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yes. Of course, talk to Professor.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed
I do
yourself
enjoy,
in
like,
studies.
of course, the NPCs in this
Did I
game.
hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We
Yes,
don't know
due to the
where
fact
this
of
path
how
we've
it's-
embarked upon will
It's the
lead.
nature of course, what
It may
happened.
require a bit more flexibility with your
Yes.
time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood,
Yes.
Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are,
Sorry, guys.
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, let's open the map. Yeah, I was gonna say
The
go
map
to
is
Olivia. So
enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to
Yes.
Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman.
and of course,
a good
part of the
friend.
best
I shall reach out when I have more
wizard
information about our mysterious locket.
wizard
For now,
making wizard
focus
family.
on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Yes. That was going to Defense Against Dark Arts teacher or class, but we're first actually going to go over and do Charms class because, well, of course, I prefer to go do Charms class first due to the fact of how useful Charms or Accio is going to be. And there was Peeves the Poltergeist. Of course, you saw a slight loading there. That's due to the fact, of course, I've got it on fidelity mode instead. And watch this. They're either going to come from here. Oh, they're not in here this time? Oh. Usually there's like some students that come past here on brooms. But I'm guessing not this time. The Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. See that all these statues are following us? Oh. Oh. And of course, here's one thing I'm just gonna
And
quit.
then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin
Give me a second.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was out.
Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna quickly do this puzzle.
I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was
Yeah, we
Albert
need to-
Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was
So it's
Basil
two.
Ooh, thanks, mate. It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
And
Stop
the
it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will
that's
be
number
when you
one.
can't give Peeves a smack.
4,
She
so that's
says it's a
5.
boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough.
6, 7, 8,
You'll get
9,
us all
10,
detention.
12. We
And you're
need
both wrong
7.
anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
And boom. We have unlocked one of these secrets. It's a chest. And its ornamental stand. And a plump sorcerer's hat. Of course. Doo-doo-doo. We are not going to wear any headwear though. No, we're gonna wear that. We'll keep the air gloves. They're like nice little gloves. The magical properties. We'll put them on anyway. We could put our house fanatic robes on, but I think though, for the start of our first day, you know, keep them on. The prefect, and we'll go for the stylish or the prefect. I think we'll go for the stylish vest school uniform. And that's that. Now let me switch back to the Twitch app. Sorry guys about that. We will of course do this. Also, before we go into Charms class, we got to do this. Pet the kitty. Yes, you can pet the cats. All the stray cats around Hogwarts. You can pet them. And let's go into Charms class. And all these are different names. Or different names for spells. Let's begin.
Revelio.
Where's this? Gotta be somewhere around here. I know it's around here somewhere. I think it's up here. Yeah, it's that. It's detecting that. Let's go. Do Charms class. This is where our stream cut out last time. But hey, looks like it hasn't cut out yet.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
And there is Natsai Onai. Or Natty.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
We're a new student. We don't know anything.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Yeah, no one's laughing.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Yeah, no one's gonna answer.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. We are now gonna summon... now another mini game. Yeah, these mini games are all over the... Of course, this mini game is, of course, whenever you learn a new spell. That will happen.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember...
Well, practice.
Potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone.
Yes.
That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
The Charms Professor is a bit weird. Eccentric, but great. All the teachers are a bit eccentric in their own way, and unique in their own way. It is very fun to see.
I've always found that
I do like how our classes are a little bit smaller than you usually see.
Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So,
I wish I could play Quidditch in this game.
than a bit of sport?
And I hope post game DLC, maybe expansion, they bring in some kind of Quidditch or flying based Quidditch style game mode.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay. Now I know how to play this a bit more thanks to...
Simply Accio on one of the spheres, and that's it. Splendid. Now, excellent control there.
Boom.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Yes.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
We did get points for Slytherin for doing that.
You
And of
the
course,
blues
Natsai.
just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So of course this is how you play. Use Accio to summon the ball as close as you can to the edge without going over in order to score points. Okay.
Accio.
We got up to 20 points. Okay. Okay.
Very good. What's this?
50. Okay, she's gonna get... Yeah, she's gonna... So we need to get at least...
That is how it's done.
We could try and knock her ball off. But I think... we say do this.
Nicely done.
We got 10 more points, we would have won. But oh well. We did do our best in this game mode.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
This is where it does get interesting.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
Boom.
Splendid.
We're both tied for 30 points.
Yes.
Okay, we're aiming for that.
Well done.
We're both tied for 80 points. Now, I've got to get at least higher than Nat's eye. Okay, so I've got at least get in the 40. Oh, can I? Yes, I will. Got in the 50.
That's it.
130. I didn't get this. I didn't win last time I played. Or first time I played it.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
And that's we've won. We've learned Accio.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
Yes, because you transferred from Wagadu.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
Yes.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Yes. How big is Wagadu?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu.
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Yeah, it's the largest, but it's not the best.
Yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Does Wagadu look... What does Wagadu look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Mm-hmm. Each school's a bit different. Of course, there's what was it? Shit, I'm trying to remember the American school, but I don't really care about the American school because the American Wizarding School is not that great.
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived.
Because
hardly anyone at
Wagadu
Wagadu uses one.
learned wandless casting.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
And only a very few, and only
quite convenient
certain
one is
people can
without
use
the
wandless
wand.
magic.
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me about Wagadu.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Yes, better not.
Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well,
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Yes. And then Professor
you
Ronan.
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
It did.
An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What
But
charm is there in the expected?
we are learning.
You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Yes. And now, those charms
Hello
completed.
there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
Really?
Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well,
Yes.
better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's not everyone can, of course, use beginner's luck. Oh. Yes, go to the challenges. Of course, this is where we'll see all of our little things. So lock challenges, these collectors page, or collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. And of course, it goes up and up. Of course, we're looking, doing the main quest line, side quest, and I think other quest lines. Then there's combat, exploration, and the room of requirement. Of course, our collection for whatever we've unlocked. That being Hogwarts stuff. So this will be Revelio pages. This is our appearance tab. So extra stuff. This is additional content. We are missing one, summarizing. It's very weird. Don't know what we're missing. And there's the conjurations for decorations. There'll be brooms. There's a bunch of them. And then there's a couple of challenge brooms. Inventory. And there's gear. Okay, so piece of gear we unlocked was, I think, it was a... Oh, there wasn't cloak, it wasn't outfit. Hat? No. Gloves? Yes, there was gloves. Legendary gloves. Which I actually think pretty nice, so I'll keep them on. Wand handles are a bit different from actual wands. We'll see that in a later... At a later date. Not yet, though. Let's go to Defense Against the Dark Arts and then attend Hogsmeade, or go to Hogsmeade. We are at about 1 hour and 30 minutes into the recording, of course. I'm sorry if I haven't been as talkative as I usually am in certain videos, but that's just because I want you guys to listen to the dialogue and, of course, listen to what is happening in-game. Of course, unlock the Defense Against the Dark Arts Classroom Flue Flame. Ignacia Wildsmith. And of course this is the Defense Against Dark Arts classroom.
Is that all you've got? Come on!
Barda.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Yes.
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
That was Reparo.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today
Yes.
we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Yes, Pruitt.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now,
yes.
Let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
And boom, tracing out the spell, of course.
Levioso.
And learning about Levioso through levitating a feather. Which is seen in charms
Now,
in, of course,
try
Harry Potter
something a little
1.
larger.
But in this one is in Defense Against the Dark Arts. Of course, we're up first. We're up first.
Let's begin with a basic cast.
We need to add it to our...
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a success. Good. Well done.
Boom.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I
I'm about to
want
beat
fair
this.
duel.
I'm about to beat
Levioso,
fucking
basic
Sebastian's
cast,
ass.
And Protego. You may begin.
Like a Cherokee drum.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
All of my students with a step.
Protego. Levioso. Stupido. Levioso.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
And boom. We won that because, well, we're pretty good at this game.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Yes.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Earning points.
Glad to have the
House
opportunity
points.
to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Yes.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
And Grindylows are a
Professor.
very
So,
bad thing
I'd advise you
right
to
now.
keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again,
Yes.
well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that
Yes, I
duel
did.
was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I
Yeah.
drilled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't.
You
Yes.
know,
You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive
dueling
unsanctioned dueling organization.
Yes, the crossed ones. Sounds intriguing.
And unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
As a Slytherin,
Right,
we like to do kind of illegal
if you want
things.
to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Yes.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club
Or sneaking
into the restricted section of the library.
Yes.
You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck
or actual skill.
Look for Luke.
It was actual skill.
Near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
And of course, we've got to talk to Professor Hecat.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Yes. Okay, let's see what everyone else has to say.
You drilled Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Understandable. But now we're on our way to, of course, Weasley after class. So we're about to go speak to Professor Weasley. We're going this way, of course. I think we go this way. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Activate this flue flame. Of course, I could do this, but I'm gonna show this. Can practice. You cannot hit the cat. Oh yes, you can hit the cat. I thought we couldn't. Originally, like, I was trying to, but no, I couldn't. But no, looks like you can. And of course, that's Deke.
Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did,
Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit.
Yes, he did.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a stream. Regardless,
we're not going to budge on this
what you've
endeavor.
learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that.
Did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
It will be far superior. We're not going to ask these questions. We're going to get going, of course.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Yes.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
We'll go with Natsai Onai.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Yes. And enjoy a butterbeer we will. So we're gonna go report to Professor Ronan. Who will teach us our first, I think... No, of course, pet a cat. Because pet the cats. Kitty cats, we must pet. And now we must talk to Professor Ronan.
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm,
Reparo.
Fixes
Or
things right
reparo.
up. Makes the
Reparo.
broken
Reparo.
object good
Depends
as
on
new
which way you
in
want
the
to say
blink
it.
of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I
And of course our
arranged
potion
some
use.
for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
What's the purpose of this task?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience.
Yes.
And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
That's very true. It's with anything that you learn in real life, it's best to get some experience in what you want to do. That's why, of course, in college I took art, or game art, where I learned 3D texture, or called 3D rendering, and of course modeling.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
We saw that there's a field guide page here. Wyvern Fountain. This fountain is the Transfiguration Courtyard. In the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top, and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather, despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan. Okay. This is the most assuredly not meant to be a wyvern of wire, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Yeah, he's gonna be... yeah. Where is it?
Accio.
There it is.
Got it.
And then there's one in the defense against dark arts.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio.
There we go.
Brilliant.
Field guide page. And now we go back out to Professor Ronan, who will now teach us Reparo.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us
Yes,
give the
we
old
do.
mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
So, this is where we learn.
Your wand is a conduit of your magic.
It is a little bit... I do need to concentrate a little bit when I do these, because of course it can get a little bit weird. And of course, we end up getting different
That's it.
combinations of buttons.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Revelio.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Yes. Of course, Ronan's assignment is now done. So we can now go meet Natsai. Go meet her in order to go and... Oh. There we go. Boom. And there's another one. There's going to be quite a few pages.
There's something in there, I just know.
We will end up doing that in a minute. We'll do that side quest in a bit. Probably in the next video. We'll do a bunch of side quest content just to level up. And of course get them over. Also, this is a little funny. Just a little bit of a funny thing going on with the knight statues. Because the knight statues are alive. They're living statues. And of course it's the Fat Friar. And of course if you know what this place is, of course this is where
Hello, looking for me?
yes. This where oh, before we go.
Revelio.
Do a couple of these first. Just get a couple of these stuff things. I'm just getting these because they're easy XP. Of course, this is a broom. No, broken broom. Yes. The broken broom belonged to Celine Watnabe and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. Okay. See what nuts I have.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade.
Yes, we do.
You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Yes. And I'm gonna say this game is so accurate to the books in terms of locations. Hogsmeade and Hogwarts is so accurate to the books. Of course, hearing this music. And seeing, of course, the Quidditch pitch in the background. Oh, and Quidditch uniforms. Like, why can't we have Quidditch? Like, we need Quidditch.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Like, give us Quidditch
Yes,
uniforms.
I had planned
and
to
give us the
extend an
Quidditch.
invitation to you
Quidditch to
myself.
play.
I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up
cannot
in
wait to go
ancient
over there.
rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
But
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
yeah. Because her mother is the divinations professor.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Yes, in Uganda there's not much snow.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Yes. Especially, I think, in making Wiggenweld potions. Which are going to be very, very useful, and we only have 2 of them left.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs.
Yes.
I wonder if something startled them. I heard
Probably
rumors that
poachers.
hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Revelio.
Oh, wait. Leaping toad soul caps.
I think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students.
Yes.
As the name implies.
But it makes you want to visit it more.
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
Yes.
Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past
Yes.
that ruin.
So basically, there are some depictions of this similar to the actual
I confess I was surprised
movies.
when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Revelio.
More about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, the castle walls.
Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
No, okay, I thought we were going to be able to actually use them. Also, we can see the Thestrals, no one else can. Well, unless you've seen Death. Probably Natai can see him. And that's why she's not saying anything about him. But we are going to collect as many potion ingredients as possible because, well, they are very, very useful for what we are going to be making, of course, over the course of the game.
I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
Moonstone?
I still miss my homeland. But it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring how.
Yes, the Great British country can be very,
Hogwarts
very
has become
beautiful.
Something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Of course, my character is from the UK.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker.
Yes,
Looks
Mr.
a
Moon
bit
is the
worse for
caretaker.
wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back.
Revelio.
Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
He might be a bit drunk.
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
He may be a little drunk.
A demi-guise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
There we go. Some more moonstone.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Yes, it will be.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Get this, and of course Hogsmeade Field Guide. Of course, you can enter most buildings inside this game.
It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that
Definitely, I agree with
find
that.
Everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Yes, a new
Of
wand.
course. You will enjoy Mr. Ollivandher, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
So the first things we are going to
Enjoy
go
yourself. I
do...
will see you soon.
There we go. So we're just gonna...
Revelio.
I'm just gonna quickly just grab that. I'm not gonna go into Ollivander's just yet. Okay. First shop we are going to be visiting, or not shop per se. I'll collect some more galleons. But we're going to be visiting. Oh, here we go. Field guide page. Let's just collect. Go to our collections. Got Hogsmeade. A lot of different areas, and of course, none in the Highlands just yet. In terms of actual recipes. Got none. We'll go here first.
Well,
Revelio.
Just gonna check out back just in case. First, it's best to be thorough with this kind of game.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then?
Yes, it is.
Beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo.
Yes.
Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's
It's
Timothy
definitely a
Tinsdale, by
thing
the
that
way.
not many
And this
people
is my
can do.
shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
No,
I
you
suppose
cannot.
not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Yes,
Let
get
me
us a
guess.
packet of
You're
Destiny
after something
seeds.
fresh. Do have a look around.
I do want to
Plenty of
get
ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
this Shrivel Fig. We don't have enough to get Shrivel Fig yet. I think we can do it if we do a little bit of a slight switcheroo. We just go do this. Slight switcheroo on all the things. Boom. We're just, of course, collecting all these things. This is the quest lines. Choose one, talk to Lucan. Crossed ones, round 1. Lucan Brattleby. Of course, we're gonna get a lot of clothing and a lot of other things during this playthrough, so don't worry if you guys don't see this all the time, but this will just be, you know, of course, for this first episode. You'll see me fiddling about with
Let me guess. You're after
menus.
something fresh.
Yes, we are after something fresh. Shrivel Fig seeds, because they are going to be useful for a potion later on. Or actually, we leave that for now. We can come back. Actually, we'll come back for that. First place we're going to go to.
Revelio.
I say we go down here. Go, of course, go grab this. Gives us a Wiggenwell potion. Go up here, grab this. Gives us 39 galleons. Go back here. Gives us a striped house-colored scarf. That way we can sell this other scarf for 30. You know what, that makes sense to just have that on. We are new students, we are a Slytherin, we may as well wear our house colours with pride. And pride is the heart of a Slytherin.
Revelio.
Pride is at the heart of what a Slytherin is. I'm hearing it. I'm not seeing it. Oh well. We may as well go to the potion shop, which I think is over here. Aha, right here.
Welcome to
Revelio.
Potions.
Bit of gear. And there's one right there. But we've got the velvet school robes. Well, I actually do like that. I actually don't think I have these school robes on my other character. So I'm glad to wear them.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here.
No,
Although,
she doesn't.
I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
I'm here to pick up my supplies.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies.
Yes, I do.
Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
Yes, they are.
May not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful.
They can be
destroy,
instrumental
protect.
in a fight.
You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
And the reason why he says pop in from time to time, he will be there'll probably be some post-game DLC.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Let's just sell these. Well, let's go. Let's go to Tomes and Scrolls now. Which I think, if I remember, or if I remember correctly, is over this way.
Revelio.
There we go. Let's get that. Then just getting all these different things. Oh. We got another tome, or not tome, but page. Some more galleons.
Revelio.
And if you guys are hearing that little chime in the background, that is the little nod to, of course, Harry Potter. Of course, we can't do that until we get one of the other spells. Drink some tea.
Revelio.
Mannequins that are imbued with magic, of course. And this is, yep. This is the one where we need to go next. No, oh no, it's not this one that we need to go next. Next.
Revelio.
But we will eventually, I think, come over here. There's something behind here. We didn't explore too much.
Accio.
There we go. There we go. I thought I saw page.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a Deeracle around here.
Revelio.
I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought.
There we go. There's another.
Sorry, Father.
One of those chests.
Reward. Oh, instead, I just wasted our time.
Okay, some more stuff.
What are you up to
Here's the Honeydukes. I If we go inside here, we can get some extra loot. Not specifically good loot, but a couple extra galleons. Or gold, should I say. Gold in the sense of course, in-game money.
Revelio.
Nothing right here. Oh wait. Here we go. I think the store we need to be going to. It's not Ollivander's right here. I think it's down here.
Revelio.
This is Ollivander's, okay. This is Ollivander's, this is the one place. Zonkos. Okay, where is it? I actually forgot where it is. Tomes and Scrolls. It's literally over here.
Revelio.
Ollivander's One Shop. Wants a variety of woods and all manner of flexibilities, each possessing one of 3 magical cores. Choose their owners in this cozy, cluttered shop run by the amiable and knowledgeable Gerbold Ollivander, in the profession of onecraft since 382 BC. The Ollivander family are considered the best wand makers in Britain, if not the world. Which is very interesting to see.
Revelio.
Let's just grab this. We just got a Daedalus scarf. We won't be wearing glasses. We may eventually wear a mask. But we'll be wearing a specific outfit, of course, for most of this time. And here we go into the next.
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
There we go. More. And that's the Tartan Blazer uniform. Boom ba da boom boom boom. We can't use that until level 6. We are currently level 5. Almost level 6. We'll be level 6 in a minute. It won't take us that long. Let's talk to Thomas.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Yes.
Matilda, student.
Thomas Brown.
I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing.
Well, not
of
nothing,
course,
we
it
use
is not without
Moonstone.
Complexity. But that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
We probably
That's
will.
certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Yes.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
These are the ones we get to pick up for free.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
There's a beast box, beast toy, chopping station, And it's unlocking conjure. The chopping station. This station periodically produces a plant byproduct, so keep an eye on it. Dung composter spellcraft. Potting table with 2 large pot spellcraft. That's gonna be useful. Same with that. We are gonna have to like definitely keep an eye out. I think I might buy. So I want to get some of these, and it's gonna be useful to keep an eye out for as many galleons as we can get. Now, also, Quidditch uniform. Why? Give me the Quidditch uniform. Give me the Slytherin one. I see Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor one, but I've not seen the Slytherin Quidditch uniform yet. I hope we can get one. Let's go get our wand. Finally, 2 hours and 6 minutes into the recording / live stream, and we are finally getting our wand. Yeah, it's
I'll be right with.
It's this.
Just a moment, please.
So yeah.
Hello, sir.
Let's get our wand.
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Yes.
No.
And it's kind of like a Harry Potter style moment, this.
Yes. Yes. Powerful core.
10.5
inches. You might do.
Which is all men wish they have 10.5 inches.
Well, go ahead, swish.
Swish a little harder.
Once more, come on, really swish it.
And
oh dear.
Nope.
Well,
Nope.
This isn't a good match at all,
Definitely
is it?
not.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No.
They do
not
say the
you,
wand chooses the wizard, but of course.
Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood,
Yeah,
13
guys,
and 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
It's in 3/4 inches. Impressive.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Not for us.
This is
That one's
proving
not
to
for
be
us.
trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
This one. This is the one.
I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
And here's where we get our wand. So we are going with our, of course, original one that we are given by the Wizarding World website or Wizarding Fan Club. Wood type Elder, core of a phoenix, flexibility unyielding, wand length 12.5 inches. Although we are going for the wand type, we're going for a stalk. We would go for notched, but so we could go take these. We could do brick, dark grey, cocked spiral, natural grey. I think this one, stalk.
How intriguing.
It's a very nice design, and I like it. We could change it. Quite bendy, but we're gonna go with unyielding, which is the original. And of course, Phoenix Feather, the feather of a phoenix that serves as the core of a wand, capable of producing a great range of magic. Hair of a unicorn, that serves as the core of the wand, known for producing constant magic. And then Dragon Heartstring. Heartstring that serves as the core of a wand, known for producing powerful magic. So great range of magic for us. Sure, I guess. Yep, so this will be our wand.
What do you think?
And look at this.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Gotta love this game. This game
Now,
is just so
how
fun.
did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
And that's why I say
And a phoenix feather core
Gaunt
is
can actually
terribly
see
selective. This will be an
without his wand,
excellent match
or with his
indeed.
wand.
And the bond
That's
between
what
you
helps him
and
get
your
around
wand
the
should only grow stronger.
Hogwarts.
Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful,
Yes.
Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
So the reason why it's like this,
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
basically, Gaunt can see, he can't see because he's blind, but his wand helps him. It somehow has, each wand has this kind of a sentience, should I say. And his wand is a sentience in terms of knowing its way around Hogwarts and leading him the way he needs. Basically like a cane for a blind person. Allowing them to actually get around without needing their eyes. Of course, that's Ione.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Yes. But, of course, this happens.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
And then another one decides to come in. There we go. That's how we learn to dodge.
Are we weakening him at all? Accio!
Keep Atkins! We have to wear him down!
Leviosa!
Descendo! What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
Protego!
Oh god. Damn it, I would be playing this on harder difficulty, but I know I'm gonna...
We need to make sure he stays that way! Descendo!
And there we go. And then... invoke ancient magic. And turn him into, basically, Thanos dust. We snapped. We snapped. Perfectly balanced, as all things
Goodness.
should be.
A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I
Yes.
suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me.
They keep talking about us becoming an aura.
Perhaps
I
the
feel
two
like
of
that's
you
what
wouldn't
we're
mind helping me put a
supposed to
few
become
things back to where they
by the end of the
were.
game.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again,
Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Let's help by repairing things.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Yep, let's keep using Reparo. Boom.
Revelio.
Hangst of Woodcroft. This statue is of Hufflepuff Hangst of Woodcroft, believed to be the founder of the village of Hogsmeade, after having been driven from his home by Muggle persecutors. Probably because, well, he's a wizard.
Reparo.
And of course, witches and wizards were not well received back in the day.
Thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
There we go. We are repairing as much as we can to help out. And now let's go speak to the shopkeeper. I know what's going on. And this is
Revelio.
Gladrag's Wizardware. Founded in 1750, so not too long ago, about 150 years before this game takes place.
Talking about you.
Hi.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in
I do enjoy the voice
not to
acting of
mention
this
your help
game.
restoring Hogsmeade
It's
to its
really good,
rightful state.
to be honest.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's Wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Oh, so that's far too generous.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
And
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
we're getting traditional school robes. And these are a lot better. These are actually kind of not that great. Okay, we have to, I kind of want to buy this because it's the Quidditch robes. It's a worn Quidditch uniform. It's Quidditch. Scholar cloak. Yeah. But yeah. This is a elegant shirt and uniform. Scholar protection goggles. So this is a little bit different from what I saw when I played on my other character. So yeah. It's a little bit different.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
And first, before we do that, I'm going to put back... We're going to keep this one on. Yeah, we're going to keep this on. In our inventory, we got anything new? No? Collections? Aha, we've unlocked an enemy. Armored Troll. Pause that if you guys want to. I'll go back to it. Pause it if you need to. Of course, we'll linger for a minute so you guys can read. But if you want to read that, pause it the video just then. and check that out. And we will, of course, I may do a little bit of a video on some of the enemies and some, of course, the new things that we find in the game as we go along. Of course, field pages. So we're in Zongo Chief Pranksters outfit. Okay, look, see, the fact is we've only got 3% here so far. There's a lot more to collect. So yeah, guys, 2 hours and 20 minutes we've been recording. I think we'll end it after we visit the 3 broomsticks and we get to do some stuff.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Yes. But we're going to learn a bit out of here. So yeah. Guys, I will probably be streaming this, of course, on Tuesday and, of course, Wednesday.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade.
Yes.
That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet.
Yes.
I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
Yes.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shops
Serona Ryan.
shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Not single-handedly.
Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right.
Interesting.
The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Speak of the devil.
Timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
And everyone just doesn't like this fucker.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
No one's gonna take your shit, dude.
The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I'll explain
everything.
Eventually.
But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
first, I'm gonna go up here. Go grab a couple things. Mainly some galleons. We'll come back here and explore a bit later. But I just wanted to grab those since they were easy galleons.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already.
Which we'll become kind of famous for. Of course, click on the Hogwarts button. And fast travel to the common room. I think this is where we're going to probably leave it off for today. I'm going to probably just get off and go to bed. Because it is early in the morning. And I need to be awake. And ready for another live stream. So yes. We can just do a couple of these things first. Just so you guys know what's going on. We are only 3% done with the overall progression. Like, overall progress, 3%. It is massive how big this game is. It is amazing how big this game is. And it's going to be interesting seeing how it unfolds with you guys, of course. One handles, we'll figure that out later. I will tell you guys about that. But yeah, guys, as I usually say, we are many, we are strong, we are one, we are the metal. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll speak to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. See you later.